So I had just released the album like at the end of March. It was called "I Would Like to See You Try." So like "Crying in the Kitchen," song I had called "Honey Buns." Just that whole album, it was really with.
Crazy. You feel like so what song do you feel like really took your career to where it's at right now?
Definitely "Crying in the Kitchen."
"Crying in the Kitchen," for sure, right? That's the one
that shit was about a real situation. That whole album was about a real situation.
Break down what "Crying in the Kitchen" is about.
Okay,
for
so
people who don't know.
It's about this girl who had a situation with, her name is Madison, and like her new guy, his name is Julian. And yeah, man, that whole situation is insane.
Yeah, all right, because Madison name, all right, there's a few people that get name dropped a lot in your songs.
Yeah.
Madison's one of them.
Yes.
Abigail.
Yeah.
Julian.
Yeah.
And I'm probably missing like 2 or 3 more, but you're introducing all these characters.
Yeah.
So to confirm, Madison is a real person.
All these people are real people. Yeah.
All these people are real people.
Yes.
All right, so you were dating Madison?
We were not dating. Madison is someone who I've known since I was 14, and we've been like off and on situationship since that age. And like, I've done fucked up shit, she's done fucked up shit, but ultimately I believe that she's done more fucked up shit than me. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm, like a good guy and all this, because I'm not. I can break down the full story if you guys want me to.
Yeah, sure. Definitely break down the full story.
Okay, so we met when we were 14, and we went to the same school, and we were just like texting each other, talking and shit. We would see each other in school, and I had added her in a group chat with me. And because I was in the group chat with my friends and shit, they just kept asking me. We were 15, bro. They're 14, 15. They were just like, bro, did you smash? Did you smash? I'm like, no, I didn't smash. And they kept asking me, and so I'm like, okay, yeah, I did. I did not. I lied about that shit. Shouldn't have did that. It's not cool to lie on your dick.
That's some high school ass shit right there.
Exactly. That's some kid shit, bro. Like, I would never do that now. Yeah. But as a kid just trying to fit in with my friends, yeah, I did say that shit. And then I was like, hey, don't tell nobody. And they was like, yeah, we won't tell nobody.
That never works when you're young. Yeah, that don't work.
So then she gets into an argument with them in the group chat, and one of my friends is like, shut up, bitch, you're a hoe, you be fucking Dave and shit. And I'm like, oh, why did you say that? And then like she found out, she got mad, and then like from there we just like, we weren't cool with each other. We would see each other in school and say you and shit like that. I'd call her a bitch, she called me a fat ass, shit like that. And like, so sometimes we'd be cool. We see each other, say what's up, and be cool. But there was one day when we were in the cafeteria, and what I would do at school during lunch is like, we would just go around like cracking jokes, like have a big crowd. There'll be like roast sessions, freestyles and shit. And one day I said something to one of her friends, and she was just like shut the fuck up, fat ass. Like, she said something that got like the whole crowd turned on me, and they were like on her side. They was like, ooh. So I needed to think quick. Yeah. And I needed to say something that would like get the people back on my side. You know what I'm saying? So I remember we hung out one time like at night, and like we took a picture in front of my house, and then like that like kind of gave validity to the rumor that me and her like had and shit. So it was like, I'm like, okay, like people think that I can use that to my advantage. So I was just like, shut up, bitch. You pulled up to my crib late at night, and we all know we did more than just hang out and talk. And the whole crowd was like, oh shit. And she ran out of the cafeteria crying and shit. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, I've done up shit. She's done up shit as well. That's a really up thing. But at the same time, Adam, Remo, Jesse.
That's a good interview tactic. Constantly like relate to people by saying their name. That's a good move. You're smart.
I was 15 at the time, man, and it's like I'm 23 now. I'm a grown ass man with real responsibilities. People depending on me. It's like I'm not the same person I was back then. So after she, ran out this cafeteria crying, I felt bad, and it was just really from then on, we just wasn't cool. But then, she would like reach out. She like reached out one time when we were after high school. I was like 19. And we started hanging out. We started kicking it, and she would like come to the studio with me, and we would make music together. and shit. And yeah, like around that time, she would just do weird shit, bro. Like we would get into arguments, and she would always bring up that moment from when we were 15. You know, I lied about that shit, and I apologized to her like so many times severely, and she says that she would forgive me, but then she would bring that shit up every time we would have an argument. And I'm just like, okay, if you don't forgive me, you think I'm the worst person in the world? Cool. Leave me the fuck alone. Stay far the fuck away from me, because I'm not trying to sit here and like deal with that shit. Like that's just dumb shit, bro. Like at this time, I'm a grown ass man. I'm trying to make some shit shake with music. You know what I'm saying? Like this is extra shit that I don't need to deal with. I don't need to be worrying about this shit. So yeah, man. And then, you know, I was, you know, like we were hanging together, you know, I liked her, I f***ed with her, and she would always make it seem like, oh, like I want to be together, but I know that we're going to like get into an argument and you're going to do some bogus shit. Like I want to be with you, but I don't think we should. And I'm like, all right, hey, if you don't want to be together, I'm perfectly fine with that shit. Leave me the alone, man. Don't come around me. Stop coming around me and my friends. Like I don't want you around. You know what I'm saying? And she would just like cry and like profusely cry, show up to the studio looking for me and shit. And I'm just like, bro, like what the f- do you want to be around if you're not like either we be together, get the f- from around me, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like and she was like, we can't even be friends. I'm like, look, I'm down to be friends, but it's like I need some time to like get over this shit before we can be friends and shit. And she just wouldn't accept that, bro. She would just come around all the time, and I was just like, bro, just get the f- away from me. And so like, yeah, bro, we would just, that shit would just never work. But then also she would do weird shit, like we would be off and on, and like she would just like, you know, we'd be talking and shit, and then she would just do weird shit, bro. Like she would get a boyfriend, and then like she would always call me, and she wouldn't just be happy with the nigga, bro. She would call me and make sure that I knew that she was with somebody. And this would be like 6 months to a year of us not talking. She'd be like, hey, how's it going? I'm with this guy. He f***s with your music heavy. And so I'm talking to this dude. I'm like, hey, man, you know, appreciate you for my music. And he's just like smirking like, yeah, your music's fire, bro. Yeah, sure. And I'm just like, what the is this? Like, why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Really weird behavior. And it's like, I don't know why the she would do that. Like she would be in a whole relationship and still try to involve me in that shit. And then she would get mad at me when the dudes would like stop with her because all she's doing is mentioning me. And it's like, okay, well, you can't blame me for that. All you got to do is leave me the alone. Simple. You know what I'm saying? But with this she would do that so many times. She's done that shit. And so with this most recent situation, Julian, Madison.
Wait, so you and Madison never were dating, but y'all kind of like were in love, it seems like.
Yeah.
Right? You loved her?
Yeah.
And she kind of like loved you, it seems like, right?
I mean, she would say that she didn't, but all her actions kind of went against that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would say, leave me the alone. I don't want to talk to you. And she would keep like trying to force herself either into my life or like into my friend group so she can be around me. And I'm just like, what the f- is this? You know what I'm saying? But she would always say like I want to be with you, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like you're going to do some bogus shit again. And I'm like, hey, that's perfectly fine if you think that. I'm not going to do that. But if you think that, cool, leave me the f- alone.